Hi dear friends, click on the like button and the subscribe button, hit the bell icon and don't forget to follow me on Instagram.
Hi guys and welcome to another vlog, and you can hear the happiness in my voice and you can see there are so many Ford F-150 standing here. Like, look at them. Wow, such presence. The C-shaped headlight, I mean, it looks amazing, doesn't it? Now obviously all of you wanted me to review a Ford F-150. Now I have a choice of picking up any of them. However, I chose to pick this, which is the Raptor, and oh my god, this is an insane looking car. Stop shouting. Okay, here we go. So it has this amazing grille which has Ford written on it, and there's the camera, the front camera. I'm out of words. This car looks so brilliant, and the dealership has placed it right in the center, so anyone who comes from the highway can see this beauty. Not that Americans really stare at cars like we Indians do. Anyways, the wheels on this car are absolutely massive. So BF Goodrich tires on this vehicle, 315/70 17-inch rubber. The profile of the tire seems bigger than the wheel itself, and the wheel actually looks very small. You can see race suspension system, and oh, the body cladding on this car. Look at the kind of presence. Trust me, if I drive this car in India, everything from trucks to buses to even trains will move out of my way. I don't know how can trains move out of the way, but still. And here you can see canisters for the rear suspension. Look at the wheel arch of this car. I can actually fit in there, really. I'm not even kidding. I can actually fit in there. You want me to try that? No, okay, obviously not. So ladder frame, obviously you get leaf springs at the rear, and my goodness, I am out of words. What a splendid morning it is. So antenna is placed at the front, and look at the design. This seems functional, but let's open the hood and see what lies beneath. So let me figure this out. I don't think I'm going to figure that out. So I just go down, search for it. Okay, so I need to click on that button, but the problem is it is so far for me. Here we go. Oh my goodness, such an effort. Hydraulic struts, of course. Ford Performance EcoBoost. It's a 3.5 liter V6 producing 450 horsepower. That's massive. Performance air intake, and I love the lights on this car. They look so good. Look, looks like a chunk of LEDs over there. It's like the one I use for my camera. Look at, I mean, I can see the suspension system over there. That's such a beauty. I think I need to lie down and show it to you because that's how awesome it is. The underpinnings of this car are just something else. Massive wheel indicator over here, and I've not even reached the rear of the car. It is so long. It's like on and on and on, and here we are, the rear loading bay. Again, massive to take a lot of luggage, and I think this thing opens up. I'm not pretty sure about that. At the rear it says blind spot radar, and obviously it's evolved from the F-150. It's based on that. So let's open the loading bay, and there you go. Now should I get adventurous and jump right into it? Okay, here we go. No, I won't be able to make it. I'm not that athletic. But that's the roof of the car, and I feel on top of the world. Okay, stop behaving childish. I should just review the car. Okay, here we go. So this is the loading area, and you can keep a lot of stuff here. I think I can take a Tata Nano or maybe a Maruti Celerio over here to transport it. That's how big it is. It's a little far-fetched. Those cars won't fit. So this is the lock and unlock for I don't know what, and there are actually too many safety systems. So this is, I think, for the towing hook and rear parking sensors. This is actually for the towing hook. That's also for the towing hook. This is for the trailer hook. Twin exhaust, like really, that's massive. Says Raptor over here. Let's quickly get into the rear of the car, and the doors open wide and big. There's so much storage over here. You can keep stuff here, you can keep stuff here, you can keep a 1 liter bottle, you can keep a half liter bottle. That's insane. That's like really nice, and it has these side steps, so you don't climb into the car, you walk into the car. And here I am walking into the car. There is plenty of leg room, knee room, headroom is also there, and under thigh support obviously is there, but it's a bit lacking for my height. There's a magazine holder here, scooped out seat back, air conditioning over here, charging sockets over here. So there's a USB charger, twin USB chargers over here, heated seats at the rear. Wow, 12-volt charging socket, and this is a proper plug. You can actually use your laptop with it, a proper power adapter, and air conditioning vents. Floor is flat, 3 people can absolutely sit in comfort. This is a very wide cabin. And how does this open? I'm sorry for being stupid, but I have no idea. Anyways, adjustable headrest at the rear. There's a center armrest here as well with cup holders, twin cup holders. Seats are extremely comfortable. I mean, what levels of comfort in this car? Door handle over here, hook over here. There's a light here as well. This light is similar to the one I see on the Endeavour. This is the dashboard of this car, and oh my god, it looks lovely, doesn't it? So many buttons over here. Let's get ahead and talk about them. So getting out of the car, getting into the driver's seat, this does get keyless go. So this is the button to lock and unlock. I don't know why it says 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. I'm sorry for that. Says Ford Performance over here. These are the controls for the locking and the unlocking of the car. This is the memory seats. These are the power window controls. These are the controls for the outside rear view mirrors, which are massive. Again, lot of storage space over here, similar to the one we see at the rear. Adjustable seat with, of course, lumbar support and whatnot. You can see it gets a foot brake. The handbrake is a foot brake actually. Good amount of space here, dead pedal here as well. And these are the controls for the light. Now similar to the ones which we see on Indian Fords, and this is to turn on blind spot assist, I presume. This is the nice AC vent with a chrome surround, adjustable steering wheel. Again, electric adjust both for reach and rake. Again, you walk into the car, you don't climb into this car, you just simply walk into it. Let me close the door and let me push the seat behind. So it's pushed all the way behind, gets a Bang and Olufsen audio system. There are so many controls: aux 1, aux 2, aux 3, aux 4, aux 5, aux 6. I mean, I don't even understand what that is. And it doesn't get a sunroof, which is surprising. Obviously you get a mirror with lights over here. You also get a mirror with lights over here. And these buttons, I'm not really aware what they are, but I presume these are going to be for the garage. There's a cup holder over here, and these are the lights. So many lights. Auto dimming inside rear view mirror. There's space to keep stuff over here. And oh my goodness, the cabin is really very wide. You get a massive armrest which opens up to keep stuff. Like, I think I can keep probably a Splendor or something over here. That's how big it is. And there's a 12-volt charging socket here as well. So let me just quickly close this. Twin cup holders over here. There's space over here as well with 2 USB ports. And I think this is the lane departure warning system. These are the controls for the air conditioning, and it gets a CD player as well. This is the audio system. This is to get into the various modes of 2-high and 4-wheel drive. This is for trailer backup system. When you attach a trailer, most people who buy a Ford Raptor probably might attach a trailer to it. And this is the engine start stop button. So press it and the car is turned on. It says built tough Ford. Normal cruise, active, automatic braking turned off, making a lot of noise, like is always the case when you turn on any particular car. Alright, this guy wants to take me somewhere. I'm not interested, boss. Sorry, thank you. No. Okay, reducing the volume of that right away. This is to activate the camera. So it gets a 360-degree parking camera as well as a reverse camera as well as a front camera. This is downhill assist, hill descent control ready. Okay, I don't want it. I turned it off. This is the stop start system, which is again turned off. Hazard light switch. This is in 2-wheel drive mode right now. And there is again a 12-volt charging socket plus a normal adapter. You can charge your laptop here as well. The glove box is a decent size. There is space up, there is space down as well. And the design of this car is just something else. So many buttons on the steering wheel. So these are for the audio controls, these are for the multi-information display. So let me go through it. So truck info, digital speedometer, and towing status, towing setup, Raptor status. What does Raptor status say? So it's telling me exactly, you know, how much angle of the steering wheel is, and whether it's in normal mode or sport mode in a truck is like insanity. And a lot of features like auto high beam, blind spot, cross traffic alert, driver alert, rear parking aid, trailer blind spot, collision warning, cruise control, lane keeping assist, DT calculation, blah blah blah. Insane. This car has just like too many features. The sales guy over here told me that it has almost every feature you would dream of in a car, and he is absolutely right. So above we have these gauges, which is for the temperature, oil temperature, how much fuel is left in the car, and the engine temperature as well. On the left we get the tachometer, which is marked till 6,500 RPM. On the right we get a speedometer, which is also marked in kilometers per hour. Nice paddle shifters on this car. So there's no stock on the right, there's just one on the left, used for the indicator as well as the wiper. Yeah, let me use the wiper and tell you how it is. So basically I need to, yep, works quite well. Now I need to figure out how to spray the water. Okay, here we go. completely cleans the windscreen. That's how wipers should be, honestly. Air conditioning is already chilling. The seat is cooling my back because the cooling function is turned on right now. And I mean, this car has so many awesome features. It's insane. Let's listen to some audio, which means that let me get into media. First, let me turn off the camera. Okay, I can get into various camera modes. There's so many cameras. Similar system to the ones we see on the Indian car. Then get into audio. Lord, I need you. I don't know what he's singing, but trust me, the audio system is decent. It's not the best. Obviously, if I play good songs, it will be really very good. So you can see seat cooling is turned on over here, seat heating is here as well. So this car feels so nice, and right now I'm sitting, the seat is extremely comfortable. Everything seems almost perfect, and I can see the hood while driving. That's the biggest bonus I can find in any SUV, because that gives you a feel that, you know, okay, you're driving something really exotic and nice. This car is actually very wide, and it kind of creeps me out. So over here you can see this is to, you know, decide how much you want the trailer to brake. Brake matlab B-R-A-K-E, not B-R-E-A-K, okay. And then you can disconnect the trailer as well. You press this button, that's it, it disconnects. So this is for proper load hauling and doing it in extreme style, because the Raptor looks so good. The steering is just amazing. I mean, it feels so good to hold. These are the buttons for the cruise control. These are for the audio, the modes. You can decide what you want the steering feel to be, normal, sport, or comfort. This is the same as the Mustang, which is kind of insane. Like insane. Here we go again. Steering feel. I mean, wow. What were they thinking? I think it's time for us to start driving. Alright, it's time to drive. Get into drive mode, and the handbrake is down already. The dimensions are massive, but thankfully this car has a very light steering. It's so easy to turn it around, and a lot of cameras and assists. So, you know, to manually shift gears, you just press this button and you can manually take control of things. Ride is a bit choppy on this road right now, but that's expected. There is so much ground clearance. Like, it is absolutely impossible to scrape anything in this car. That's how much the ground clearance is like. It doesn't feel that intimidating to drive. Yes, obviously it is humongous. The size is like huge, especially when driving it in the city. You will have a lot of issues, but getting under the throttle, it picks up pace, and believe me that, you know, it keeps pulling even after you lift off the throttle, and that's because of the turbocharger on this car. Makes a nice sound as well. Handling is very predictable. It doesn't roll as much as I had expected it to, thankfully. That's a very good thing, actually. Upshifts at around 6000 RPM itself, and obviously you can take control using the steering mount paddles, and there are buttons over here on the gear stick as well. So if we get into manual mode, keeps the revs high and shows you M1 and M2 over there. It's very easy to drive this car. That's the best thing about it. And obviously on American roads, the ride quality is going to be very good, but somehow it is on the stiffer side. You can feel that stiffness when you're driving, but that's only expected from this vehicle. And the brakes also offer very sure-footed stopping power. Like, obviously there is some amount of nose dive and the body moves all over the place, but yeah, very agile for the size and very sure-footed as well. I wonder how much fuel consumption this car gives. Definitely it's going to be drinking a lot of fuel, weighing so much. I think it weighs close to 3 tons. But this is a car which will actually be very comfortable out on the highway. When you drive it on the highway, it can take a lot of luggage, and it's made to tow, because everywhere I see something or the other is there about towing on this vehicle. Believe me, this car actually feels more nimble, easier to drive, easier to maneuver than the Ford Endeavour. That's something, because like this is way heavier, way bigger. Like I don't know how long it is. Like, it's massively long. You need 2 parkings to park this vehicle, and yet it feels more agile and more nimble, more sure-footed, easier to drive than an Endeavour. That's how good the F-150 Raptor is. Now obviously the pricing is high, and right now the issue is that you can't get one because there's a lot of waiting period. Now it will not upshift gears unless and until I do in manual mode. So I know I've just been spinning around this parking lot right now, but trust me, even in this short experience I'm having of this Raptor, it is just unbelievably good. It is just so much fun to drive, and if you get this car to India, trust me, you're going to be scaring a lot of people. So guys, I have to also show you the key of this car, and this is not the same key which you get in other Fords, not even the Mustang actually. It says Raptor over here, and this is to open the boot, this is to sound the alarm and stuff like that. So a very fantastic truck. In fact, it has no real competition, and yeah, gear shifts could have been faster, not the fastest of gear shifts, but like, Americans are never known to make great gearboxes, are they? So right now let me get into normal mode and let's redline once again. In fact, let's do a left foot on the brake, right foot on the accelerator, revving the motor, 2000 RPM, and here we go. Absolutely phenomenal acceleration. All my camera equipment has fallen down behind. Anyways guys, if you like this video, you know what you have to do. Give it the thumbs up, that's the like button, and also subscribe to the channel. I really had fun driving this car. I'm done. Bye.